With his recent conviction of assault and harassment, Jonathan Majors has been dropped by Marvel Studios as Kang the Conqueror, leaving fans concerned about the future of the multiverse saga. With an original plan to have the next Avengers film be known as Avengers The Kang Dynasty, it's been reported that this is being internally referred to as Avengers 5 at Marvel Studios. However, no media outlets have reported title changes about Avengers Secret Wars, which is said by Kevin Feige to culminate the multiverse saga. With options to recast Kang the Conqueror or pivot to a new villain, this is why and how Marvel Studios can keep their original plan to have the 6th Avengers movie be Avengers Secret Wars. First, exploring the recasting option. This may be Marvel Studios' top choice as it can maintain all planned continuity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With most projects confirmed to still be in active development, Kevin Feige would be able to have the directors and writers stick to their original scripts, making their jobs easier while also maintaining the current schedule for release dates. The only concern with this is how fans would react to a new casting. Would a new actor be able to deliver the sinister villain in a consistent way? Would fans accept and understand why such a choice was made? This is very possible given we saw this very early in the MCU with Terrence Howard playing Rhodey, aka War Machine, in the first Iron Man movie. Then fans saw that Don Cheadle stepped in with Iron Man 2 to take over the role after internal disputes between Terrence Howard and Marvel Studios. Seeing how Marvel fans accepted Don Cheadle as War Machine gives this option better hope. More recently, fans saw how 3 different actors can play the same character in Spider-Man No Way Home. Marvel can use this principle of the multiverse to also maintain their continuity with recasting. Check out the card in the top right corner for a deeper breakdown on this. Some popular choices amongst fans to take over the role of Kang the Conqueror include Denzel Washington, Malcolm Washington, and John Boyega. I invite you to leave your preferred actor in the comments section down below. But what if Marvel decides to go a different direction by removing Kang altogether? Would that disrupt the continuity of the movies? Here's how I don't see that happening. Once Jonathan Majors' trial had started, it was reported that Marvel Studios was considering the option of pivoting to Doctor Doom as the new big bad of the MCU. Here's how Doom will still allow for Avengers Secret Wars to take place with inspiration from the comics. There have been many variations of the Secret Wars storyline. However, in the most recent one, Doom was the reason behind it all by destroying the multiverse with the powers of the Beyonders, a group of ancient cosmic beings said to have been born from a previous iteration of the multiverse. Remember how at the end of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness that Clea appeared informing Doctor Strange that he had caused an incursion? Well, what if this was really Doctor Doom? Doom used his extraordinary cosmic powers to cause incursions or the destructive collision of parallel realities so he could rebuild the multiverse to his liking, with him serving as the God Emperor of it all. As a theory, Marvel can have Doctor Doom be the one who had the Council of Kangs believe they were perfecting the multiverse to their image when Doctor Doom was playing them all along, setting the path for him to walk down. It would only be too late for the strongest 3 Kang variants to realize how doomed they all were. Now, when exactly would fans see this beginning to happen? Still, with many projects needing to be confirmed, Marvel can choose to start having this happen whenever they like, sticking to their original plan with just a few twists. Given that Victor Von Doom is primarily a Fantastic Four villain, this will have a grand reveal in the Fantastic Four movie set to be released in the next 2 to 3 years. The best part of this option is that Marvel can directly set up their next saga with the mutants because of Reed Richards' role in Secret Wars. Reed works with his mutant son Franklin to help defeat Doctor Doom in the Secret Wars comic, then giving Reed the power to restore the multiverse. With Franklin Richards being one of the most powerful mutants in all of the Marvel Universe, Kevin Feige can then plan to introduce the X-Men and all of the crossovers they've had with the Avengers and the Fantastic Four. This would then allow for the MCU to have a take on Apocalypse, who was played by Oscar Isaac in a previous X-Men movie that struggled to perform at the box office. Marvel could also go with Onslaught, who is an evil mutant persona born from when Professor X and Magneto combined minds. There are even more storylines in the comics that we could see on the big screen, including disputes between the X-Men and the Avengers that resulted in a global conflict between both factions over the debate of a cosmic power. Not to mention, there's also the iconic House of M storyline where Scarlet Witch altered the world to give millions of humans mutant powers and then created another reality where there were no mutants. Essentially, pivoting to Doctor Doom being the big bad instead of Kang is also a viable option for Marvel, as they would have to slightly tweak the movies that haven't been filmed yet to pave the way for Doctor Doom, but would set up the next installment of the MCU. The #1 fan cast I've seen for Doctor Doom is Cillian Murphy, who starred in Oppenheimer and Peaky Blinders. This wraps up my take on how Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios have 2 options to where it could least confuse fans with the remainder of the multiverse saga. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'm also curious to hear your thoughts and theories, so be sure to leave them in the comments. Until then, have a great rest of your day, wherever you may be.